Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Luqman Hussain, an assistant teacher of National Ideal English Varsity School, Deship. Today I am going to conduct an information communication and technology subject for the students of class 8. Our today's topic is from chapter 3, lesson 18, online identity and its safety. In this chapter, it has been discussed about the online identity and identity theft and computer hacking. You know that internet users is increasing day by day. Physically present is not necessary for the internet. By listening over the telephone, we can identify the person, but it's impossible to do so using internet. So a user has to try to protect his identity password by making it strong. So to make the password strong, we have to use some techniques. So user can use some email address or his own name, which is called online identity. Let's see our today's discussion. First of all, here you can see a picture of hacker. In this chapter it has been discussed about computer hacking, okay, and identity theft. It has also been discussed here, identity theft. First of all, online identity and its safety. Most of the internet users create an identity online. This is identity represents the individual on the social network, blog or website. It's called online identity. Most of the internet users create an online identity by making and using email address or his own name, which is known as online identity. Okay, next one is identity theft. If anybody is recognized, if anyone is recognized by his own name, he becomes trustworthy. But if he doesn't want to be recognized by his own name, sometimes he uses some pseudonyms or fake names, or some people use neither pseudonyms nor real names. So then they become very suspicious person and they are known as identity theft. Okay. A user has to try to protect his identity, so the user should be careful about using mediums mentioned above to protect his identity on the internet. What should you do? First of all, you can use your email address to make an email address, or second one is your profile name. You can use your profile name or email address to make a identity. Okay, some steps or techniques are given below to protect the secrecy of password. If you want to secure your password, then you have to follow some techniques. First of all, you can use your password a longer one, don't use the short one. Then you can use the combination of letters, numbers, sentence and other symbols, and then you can use a strong password, creating password with a word, sentence, number and symbol. For example, Z26A, then capital letter L, then S small letter, A small letter, M small letter, R also small, then T capital letter, then number 8, then again word, letter, then again letter A Y at gmail.com. Number 4, there is a scope to verify the strength of password. You can verify your password in every month. So it will be very helpful for you if you can verify your identity or password. We should verify the strength of password, and if it seems weak, just strengthen it. Number 5, we can use password manager such as LastPass, KeePass, etc. as many users use. If you use any system used by many people, as its CyberCafe, Union Information and Service Center, log out before leaving the place. It's very essential important information. Whenever you go to a CyberCafe to use your email address, after using, just log out your email address, otherwise it may harm for you. Okay, next one. We should routinely change the password. You can change your password every month or after 2 months or after 3 months. You should change your password after some day. Next one is computer hacking. What is hacking? Hacking means getting into any computer system or network without the permission of concerned authority. So if anyone use your password without the taking permission by using any techniques or methods, then they will be known as hacking. Okay, there are lots of hackers in the world. Let's see what is the purpose of hacking. Reason of hacking: hackers hack others' computers for numerous reasons. There are lots of reasons behind. First of all, they hack to earn illegally, they hack to harm a person, they hack to humiliate an organization, they hack to disrupting the peace, they hack to blackmail a person or an organization, they hack to protest or challenge. Basically, their purpose is to make some money, earning money by hacking others' information. Sometimes they blackmail others' information, blackmail a company, an organization or institution. After blackmailing, they cheat some money. So we should keep secure our password. Next, some computers experts do not like to call them hackers. In this world, some computer experts do not like to call them hackers. They try to call them crackers, which is very interesting. It's called crackers. Though they are known as hackers throughout the world. Hackers groups are divided themselves into some groups. Hackers are divided some groups: white hat hackers, black hat hackers, gray hat hackers. All of them, they have a same purpose, but they chase money by hacking or blackmailing others. So we should prevent online identity theft. How can we prevent? We should follow these steps and tactics, and we can make sure whether your password, a combination of some numbers, words or sentence or other symbols, then you can make strong your password. So this is our all today's topic. I hope you have understood. This is my first lecture with you for annual examination. So keep practicing at home. Read out the main textbook and identify the important information and memorize them, and practice for MCQ. Keep practicing at home. Don't go outside. Avoid by your parents. Hope you will be happy at home. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.